Hiya! And welcome back to Remember the Flowers. The game that teaches us that... Hmm. I can't think of anything. Like, I cannot for the life of me think of anything. That all the best boys are tigers. That all the best boys are felines. There's something. Definitely not the same for Ad Astra, but whatever. Let's just hop right in. I'm not sure I'll ever get used to these capsule machines. The heat of the desert is quickly replaced with the cold of the mountain. I don't know how we can stand living up here. Kanto is shaking a lot more than I am. It gets me curious as we're walking through fresh snow. Say, are you cold-blooded or warm-blooded? Kanto takes a moment, but not before letting out an annoyed grunt. Mainly warm-blooded, some parts of me are cold-blooded, like my tail and a few organs. Oh, I never knew hybrids worked like that. There aren't many of us around. I'm not surprised. I was going to say, I don't think I've ever met one before. Back when I was learning medicine, I came across a few articles about them. That was centuries ago. All I can recall is how difficult it can be to treat them. Why? What's it to you? Just kind of curious, I guess. Well, I may be a freak, but you definitely beat me by a long shot. I cock my head to the side. I wasn't aware this was a competition. I use whatever remains of my social skills to deduce that I should stop talking. Oh well, gives me a moment to take in the scenery. It's cold and cloudy, but there's still a lot of people walking around. Wonder where we are. I bring my axiom out to try and find a map. Since we're in public, I decide to turn the mental link back on. Beep. Yes, operator, how may I help you? Is there a map function that I could use? I want to see where we are. Wait. That's weird. One moment, please. CAI switches on a map of the nearby area. I try pinching the screen to zoom out. Yeah, this is definitely the United States. Or rather, what's left of it. It's familiar, but also different. There aren't any state divisions. At least not in this one. Not on this one. Even so, I'd say we're somewhere in what is left of Alaska. There are several holes on the map. I assume those were left by the 7 stars. Just the thought of that makes me feel queasy. I slide my axiom screen off again. CAI, disable mental link, please. Understood, operator. Beep. I shake my head to try to get rid of those nasty thoughts. Instead, I try to think of something more comforting. Aaron is the first thing that comes to mind. I wonder why Aaron would want to live so far away. It must be a safety thing. Wouldn't be surprised if his condo is safer than the underground base. Surely some people from Rasoon must know about it. I'm already stressing. Karen is right. I should take it easy. I heard someone on a comment of a video say that it was pronounced Kareen. Let's find out for sure.
Self-voicing enabled. I'm already stressing. Karen is right. I should take it easy.
That confirms that it's Karen. Against my better judgment, I try talking to Kanto again. We've walked a few blocks. Are we almost there? Almost. Have y'all thought of setting up capsule ports to where you work? Not a good idea. This way, if anyone from Resume ports into town, we can try to make a getaway. Oh, that makes sense. We learned that lesson the hard way. Hiya! What about the ones to your houses? Those aren't connected to the public grids. I see. Kanto stops to look at me before pointing out a building with a bright neon sign. There's the bar. It's the building at the end of the street. Starlight Road. Kind of a weird name. He didn't want to change it after buying it. He really turned it around. It's one of the busiest places in town on the weekend. Hell, I'll sometimes port over here just to have a good time. Dang. Drink it all? Sometimes. Being part cat makes it difficult. I'm kind of a lightweight. Wait, he's part cat? He's part cat. Damn. I could see that. Damien wasn't able to keep a whole lot down either. Who's Damien? Oh. I guess my ex, although we never technically broke up. Before the fall? I nod. Kanto looks to the ground for a moment. While we're here, I'll get you a drink to celebrate being a bachelor again. I furrow my brows. I can't tell if he's trying to lighten the mood or if he's being a dick. Kanto rolls his eyes. It was a joke. Oh, okay. The dragon grumbles. Come on, hurry up, it's cold out here. Lead the way. Before we set foot into the bar, Kanto kicks his boots clean of snow. I don't remember that. I don't remember it. Honestly, it's pretty cool. I do the same. I'm glad mine are closed-toe. I bet those open-toe boots get mad cold. Not having claws has its perks. Fancy. When Kanto opens the door to the bar, I'm surprised by how loud it is inside. It reminds me more of a dance club than a pub. Kanto holds my arm as we make our way through. He starts yelling in my direction. I can barely hear him. It's usually like this on Saturdays. Stay close. Okay. I cough, not used to raising my voice. Kanto is an expert at navigating through the crowd. This place is a lot bigger than I thought. Where's the boy? Eventually, we make our way to an empty section of the bar. It just came out. Let me look at this shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, that's stream planned out for tomorrow. Eventually, we make our way to an empty section of the bar. A familiar tiger has his back turned on us as he's busy organizing his inventory. Hey, Axel. Aaron's ears flick as he looks behind us. Oh, there you two are. I fucking love his bow tie. I fucking love his little bow tie. It's so adorable. I swear to God, this fucking... Where's my fucking hug, Aaron? Oh, there you two are. Come down to the end. Kanto leads me down a bit further. I'm glad. I'm getting distracted by all the flashing lights and people dancing. It's a little more quiet down here, thankfully. As fun as this place is, it's a bit too noisy for me. Sorry to bring you both down here. I appreciate you coming. Kanto pulls up a stool for me before sitting on his own. How gentlemanly. Why is it so empty over here? This is the VIP section. If you're ever in town, feel free to show up. I'll always have a spot for you. Oh, thank you, Aaron. I'll keep that in mind. So what is it you wanted to talk about? He cuts straight to the point. Well, you see, I have a request for both of you. Kanto grunts in response. You know I'm supposed to be on leave. I know, but this is a personal request. You don't have to do it, but I'd appreciate the help. Aaron slides a drink to Kanto. Please. My heart. My big gay heart. Kanto grunts before taking the drink. Aaron smiles. What about you, Cyrus? Do you want anything? Just some water, I guess. I'm not familiar with modern cocktails. Not really in the mood to drink either. Coming right up. The tiger spins around to grab a glass. He's being a little over the top. It's just water. He balances the cup on a claw as he grabs his soda gun, filling it up while still keeping it steady. Soon after, he slides it my way, but not before putting a little paper umbrella in it for good measure. It's so silly that I can't help but chuckle. Oh wow, thanks Aaron. Don't have to do all that though, it's just water. When I'm on the clock I do. He says as he shoots me a finger gun. I see, well thank you, I appreciate it. Kanto groans loudly. You're both so corny. Thank you. Get to the point. Okay. Aaron pulls out a piece of paper and slides it toward us. I think it's a list, but I can barely read it. Fact of the matter is, we have someone renting out the place tomorrow night. I know it's sudden, but I need help getting supplies. They want to throw a party. Why can't you just order them yourself? I would, but my night manager called out earlier. I wouldn't be able to run home to get them. Can't you just have them delivered here or at the base? Aaron looks worried. Ideally, I'd like to keep the supplies in the basement, but I don't know when I'd get the chance to go down there. Huh? Kanto leans in closer to whisper something. We call the base the basement while we're out. Oh. If you could get those supplies and bring them down, I'd appreciate it. I also need help setting up everything tomorrow. After that, it's your call. I think you'd have a good time specifically, Ring. Kanto raises an eyebrow before taking another sip of his drink. I'll reimburse you for everything, obviously. What do you say? The dragon taps the bar with his clawed finger. Fine, but can you send the list to my axiom? You know I can't read your chicken scratch. What, really? I've been practicing more. He looks a bit disappointed. It might be time to let it go, boss. Aaron grumbles sheepishly. I decide to chime in. I could teach you, if you wanted. Although I feel like the axiom is more convenient. Really, Cyrus? You'd do that for me? It's not that big of a deal. Plus, it's the least I can do. Aaron starts getting excited. Nonsense. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to find a writing tutor around here. I'd be happy to pay for your services. Let's take this one step at a time. The pounding music and the workout from earlier are starting to take a toll on me. I don't even know if I can go out shopping. Thankfully, Kanto steps in. Axel, Cyrus had a pretty extensive session with Rose earlier. I can buy everything myself. I'll drop them off in the basement later. Oh, that's right, you started therapy today. Sorry, Cyrus, it slipped my mind. It's okay, I am feeling pretty tired though. It's been a hot minute since I've exercised. A hot minute? Another way to say it's been a while. Ah. In that case, Ring, you sure you'll be okay? It is a decent amount of stuff. Sure, I'm already here. Might as well kill some time before I head home. Kanto finishes his drink before standing up. I'd appreciate it if another drink was waiting for me when I get back, however. Consider it done. Mind taking Cyrus home? From daddy to teacher, what? I'm just gonna focus on the smug dork grin that Aaron is giving us right now. He's such a smug dork. It's adorable. He's a smug dork and it's adorable. Was already planning to. You alright to go, Cyrus? Sure, just let me finish this water. He looks so fancy with his little bow tie. It's fucking adorable. Kanto grumbles before sitting back down. Soon after, he and Aaron start talking about this or that. I use this as an opportunity to look around. Damn, it's packed in here. The dance floor's on the other side of the building. There's a stage where pole dancers are performing as well. A snow leopard catches my eye. He's really good. What, Sai? You want to go dancing? Kanto turns around and catches my attention. Oh, not today. Some other time, maybe. I can't remember the last time I stepped foot in a bar like this. It's nostalgic. A smile creeps up on my lips. I'd like to, though, for old time's sake. Kanto drops his smarmy attitude and turns to look at the dance floor. I haven't danced in a while either. Maybe tomorrow. You'll have to show me what dances are in right now. Ha, like I'm any good at dancing. Hurry up and finish your drink. Yes, sir. Looks so fancy. Ring gets me back to the capsule station and helps me get home. He's staying in town for a bit to get the shopping done, so it's just me for the rest of the afternoon. Oh well, nothing to complain about. My social battery is pretty empty after all of that. It takes a little longer than usual for me to get back to the break room. I'm more worn out than I originally thought. Along the way, a few people ask if I need any help. Using the wall for support doesn't make me look any better. I just say no thank you and assure them that I'm just tired. Aaron would probably be mad at that, but I don't think it's worth bothering people over. To be fair, I have every right to say I've been through worse. When I finally make it back to the break room, I immediately make a beeline to the faucet. The tap water here tastes richer than I remember. Maybe I'm just that dehydrated. Once my thirst is properly quenched, I decide to look for a meal. My axiom says it's a little after 5 p.m. It's earlier than I usually eat, but I basically skipped lunch. I'll need to remind Rose to have us break for a meal next time. It's Karen. I rummage around for a little bit to try to find something that looks good. The boxes don't have a lot of descriptions on them. Just vague labels like hearty meat or sweet treat, along with lists of anything allergy related. Are these homemade? They should really label them or something. The going theory is that there's a specific employee that makes all the food down here, but they just buy stuff from above and repackage it so there's not much of a trail. That's the most logical thing I can come up with, and even that sounds pretty stupid. Apparently they have a service where you can order meals for the week, but they only take orders on Sundays. I'll have to make do with some generic stuff until tomorrow. Oh well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I could stand to broaden my horizons. Surely everything here is edible, right? I end up picking up the box labeled light fish and opening it. It looks like fish and rice with a little bit of what I assume is green beans. It says it takes about 5 minutes to cook. That worries me a bit, but I've seen these new microwaves work pretty well before. Grabbing another glass of water, I sit down and wait for my meal. I can't help but sprawl out on the table. It's rather cool, and I'm still feeling hot after today's session. Man, if only Damien could see me now. I'm the weakest I've ever been. Baby steps, I guess. I almost fall asleep, but then some people walk into the break room and I jolt up. Whoa, see, it's the ghost of the halls. I told you he was real. Hold on. I have a specific reference in mind that I'm going to make. Non-toothpaste Tano, is that you? The dog points at me, causing what I assume are his teammates to shake their heads. Okay, what was that one fuck's name? There's this one green character that I remember. Yeah. He's not green, but it's close enough. Espio from Sonic the Hedgehog, is that you? Seriously, do you have any tact? What? You all didn't believe me when I told you about him yesterday. Leaf from Far Beyond the World, is that you? Hey, it's not that we didn't believe you. It's that we already knew about Cyrus. He's not a ghost. Could have fooled me with that hair. Since when did you know about him? Since we all attended that meeting after he got rescued? Well, we isn't the right word. You were asleep the whole time. Oh. They continue talking about me as if I'm not here, something I've gotten quite used to. Sorry about that, sir. We'll make sure he doesn't bother you. Yes! Yeah. Hang on. Let me do a quick comparison. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Jesus Christ. Other than the eye color, that is like an almost exact replica of Judy Hopps, and honestly, It's amazing. I'm living for it. It's epic. Like, I actually think it's a bit disrespectful to reference. No, oh my god, she does look like a lot like Judy Hopps. It's crazy. Just like the eyes are different. It takes me a second to figure out who Sir is. Oh, it's fine. I'm used to being gawked at all day. See? He's fine with it. The iguana smacks the husky's ear, causing him to growl. The hell's that for? Your annoying attitude. Honestly, the husky looks pretty soft. They start getting into a verbal argument. Reminds me of a pair I know. The bunny walks up to me. Sorry, we didn't mean to bother you. We just needed to grab some food before we head out. It's no big deal, really. Well, I appreciate it. She extends her paw to me. I'm going by Marissa right now. The two stooges over there are Oscar and Stan. Out of habit, I reach out and shake her paw. I'm Cyrus Cantwell. Pleasure. The rabbit perks her ears up and smiles. It's great to finally meet you. I've heard so many stories over the past few years. How's Tusk doing? Who? I don't know anyone by that name. Oh, damn, that's right. Hey, Oscar! She yells as if they're not right there. The husky pauses their rant against the iguana. What? What's Tusk going by now? Oscar is about to respond, but it's clear he's stumped too. He goes by Axel now. I knew that! Sure you did. Oh, Tusk must be an old code name. He's doing well. He's been taking good care of me. The past several days. Well, that certainly sounds like him. We've been meaning to pop into the bar sometime. We've been running all over the place. Speaking of, she zips past me and grabs a bunch of supplies in a flurry. We really gotta get going. Hopefully when we get some time off, we can talk some more, yeah? Sure. I give her a thumbs up. She cocks her head to the right. When am I going to learn? Yeah, next time. Well, alright. Come on, guys, we gotta get going. She walks between them and that gets them to stop their arguing, but not before cursing one last time. Thankfully, the quiet returns almost as quickly as it left. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I would appreciate some alone time. Being called Sir is weird too. I wonder what they've been told about me. Guess I am considered valuable, but I wouldn't think they'd imply any sort of rank. Hey Cyrus, you there? Uh, insert Naruto name, is that you? Yeah, like, let's get a good look at his sprite real quick. Okay, I'm gonna try to, like, judge his attitude. He's wearing a hoodie, all dark clothes. And the hood is covering his face, which, his eyes are peeking out. He's wearing, like, that's either part of his fur or he's wearing fingerless gloves. I'm assuming that they're gloves. And they're in his pockets. Either his claws are naturally black or he's painted them black. He has, like, a scowl. He has, like, a scowl on his face. Shino? Who's that? I do not know anime, like, at all. Oh, him. Yeah, okay. Like, he's got, like, a scowl and shit going on. He looks pretty pissed off. I'm gonna assume that he's either in his emo phase or he's just getting out of it. You know, the whole, it's not a phase, Mom. God. I feel like he's the kind of kid who would be like, it's not a phase, Mom. God, now get the fuck out of my room. I'm listening to, like, My Chemical Romance. Or, get the fuck out of my room. I'm listening to, yeah, I think, Yeah, I think it'd still be My Chemical Romance or possibly System of a Down. I don't know. I was so distracted I didn't notice another person standing right next to me. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you come in. They have their hood up. I can't get a good look at their face. I just got here. Is Aaron around? No, sorry. I think he's still at work. Alright, thanks. See you later. Oh, God, that smile is creepy. Fist. I don't get a chance to reply as they head out. The way they walk catches my attention. I can't hear footsteps or anything. Man, there sure are a lot of weirdos around here. It really feels like home, in a weird way. Wait, did he say Aaron? Even though this bathroom is pretty bare bones, the shower is still quite nice. It is awkward trying to avoid getting my stitches wet. I just try to tilt that side of my head away from the water. Despite how cumbersome it is, this shower is much needed. I haven't sweat that much in a long time. Oh, that reminds me, I don't have a washer and dryer. I'll need to find a laundromat down here or something. CAI, are you sure you're waterproof? Yes, operator, I can be submerged for up to 48 hours before system malfunctions occur. I see. It is a bit weird to bring something like this in the shower, but I didn't feel like trying to take it off. Maybe this is why Lance didn't shower that much? I turn the water off and then dry the wet side of my hair before I brush my teeth. I wonder if Kanto got everything for tomorrow. I feel bad not being able to help him. Okay. Hippity hoppity, I'm scared. I gargle some water before spitting it down the drain. I'm content to relax on my bed for the rest of the evening. I hope I'm not too tired for the party tomorrow. It sounds like it'd be fun. Don't know how Aaron manages a big bar like that, but he seems to be in his element. CAI dings. New message from Aaron Cosmos. Would you like me to read it to you? Thank you, CAI, but I can check them myself. Of course. I sit up to read the message. Hey, Cyrus, going to try to get the party set up around 10 tomorrow morning. Feeling up to it, could you meet us around a quarter till? I'd appreciate it. He ends his message with a small white tiger emoji. That's adorable. He's just fucking adorable. I just want to... I know I keep saying this, but legit, I just want to give him a hug. I just want to give him, like, a big hug. That's it. I message back. I'd be happy to help. I don't have anything planned for the next couple of days. Let me know if you need anything. Aaron replies with an okay hand emoji. That survived, but not a thumbs up? People had weird priorities during the apocalypse. CAI, can you turn off the lights? Certainly, operator. Oh, that is jank. Instantly the lights turn off, leaving me in pitch black darkness. Very handy. I don't bother getting out of my towels, instead opting to fall asleep like this. That is very jank. I managed to make it to the bar by myself the next day. It's like Alexa. It's like an Alexa. Like, oh my god. And it's scary. I made sure to keep my wits about me while I walked, but it was uneventful. I barely walked through the doors before I hear Kanto curse. Why the fuck am I doing this on my Sunday? I shut the doors. It catches the dragon's attention, but he doesn't say anything. He just continues to grumble away as he mops the floors. Aaron looks sheepish behind the bar. It's weird to see the place so empty after yesterday. Busy night last night? You could say that. I'm a bit out of practice. I usually only work during the day. I'm sure you did great. From what I've seen, you're a capable leader. Well, I certainly try. Thanks for coming out. We've got some setting up to do later. Do you need any help? Oh, God! I nearly jump as the hooded stranger from yesterday seemingly appears out of nowhere. Wait, what are you doing here? Is it weird for me to show up to my own party? Well, yes, you shouldn't have to do any work for it at least. Didn't you want it to be a surprise? I think he'll be very surprised. The stranger rests against the bar, watching the angry dragon sweep up last night's spilt drinks. He has a soft smile on his face. Oh, I think I get it. I turn to Aaron. He signals for me to keep quiet. Hey, Ring. What? The dragon looks like he's about to break the mop in half. He heaves for a moment before putting 2 and 2 together. He doesn't break the mop, but he does throw it to the side and starts running to us. The man next to me takes his hood off and walks to meet him, getting scooped up in a big hug almost immediately. Hiya! Talon, you're home! Oh, he's so happy. Kanto. Wipe that bright smile off your face. Come on, Kanto. Wipe that bright smile off your face. That I am. Sorry it took so long. But, you're kind of crushing me. Kanto doesn't loosen up, even while Silver pats his back. I can tell they're enjoying it. Kanto lets him down for a moment, but not before peppering Silver's face with kisses. The sight warms even my cold artificial heart. He must never smile. Kanto must never bright smile. He can do that awful smirk, the weird thing that I think the Joker does it. In the Joker movie where he uses his fingers to just push up a smile. I feel like he should be allowed to do that, but not bright smiles. No, because they're creepy and off-putting, and he should never do them. Wow, I haven't known Ring long, but I didn't think he could be so loving. Aaron leans in closer to me. He's been gone for almost 4 months. It's been a while since he was away for so long. I see. Well, I'm happy they're together again. It's nice to see. That it is. It might be my imagination, but I think there's a twinge of sadness in his response. See, that first smile that was there. That is okay, but this isn't. When did you get back? 2 days ago, but I needed some time to unpack everything and meet with the boss. He gestures over to Aaron. Plus, I wanted to make sure to keep his surprise party a surprise. This was your idea? Well, sorta. I thought it would be a good way to decompress after the past few months. I could definitely use some of that. Mission go okay? You didn't get hurt, did you? He circles around the fox with a bit of worry. Cut me some slack. No, I didn't get hurt. Everything went off without a hitch. It just took a really long time to set it all up. He cracks his neck and tries to loosen up. Definitely the most annoying hit I've done yet. According to the boss, it should stunt their plans for the rest of the year. I blink. That's impressive. A hit, huh? Who did he kill? The fox notices me staring at him. What about you, Cyrus? Are you holding up well? More or less. Happy to be out of that hellhole. I can relate. Just stick with them. They'll keep you safe. Absolutely. Yeah, enough about work. We should get this party started. It's later this afternoon. Then consider it pregame, my treat. Just make sure to enjoy yourself later. Oh, you don't need to worry about that, hun. I know I will. Kanto picks Silver up from behind, which causes the fox to flail a little. Hey, you know I don't like being picked up. Just this once. It's been far too long. Babe. They're gay. It is so adorable. It is so cute. So cute. The two lovebirds move down the bar and get to chatting, catching up on everything from the past few months. Aaron chuckles, and I can't help but smile. They're good for each other. Well, Cyrus, you want to get anything to drink before we finish setting up? I could try to make it that Long Island drink you mentioned. I did a little research last night to try to recreate it. Oh, thanks. That's very thoughtful of you, Aaron. Yes. You know what? Sure, that'd be great, Aaron. Thanks. No trouble at all, Cyrus. If I know those two lovebirds at all, they'll want to share a cocktail together. This will just take a second. The tiger starts whipping up everyone's orders with a great deal of flair. He's really good on his feet. Despite what they do for work, they find time to have moments of levity. I could learn a thing or two from them. Aaron interrupts my inner monologue by sliding my drink into my peripheral. Here you are, oh valued customer. I hope you like it, but let me know if it tastes off or anything. I chuckle before grabbing the drink. This time it has a green umbrella. Thanks, Aaron. Cheers? Cheers. We all bring our drinks together with a clink before I take a solid swig. I smack my lips a few times. Yep, that's alcohol, alright. Well, how was it? It's alcohol, but it tastes good, so you definitely made it right. Glad to hear it. I made a few last night, but they all smelled strange. You didn't taste them? No, I can only handle virgin drinks, being a cat and all. Right, I definitely know a thing or two about that. I start imagining Aaron drunk after just a few sips of a cocktail. Oh no. As much as I like him, I wouldn't want to be the one to help him home, that's for sure. So, what else do you need us to do for today? Let me think. Except this isn't the end. I was smart. I prepared for this. Oh no. Oh no, I just haven't updated everything yet. But I do have the next build on my computer. It's not ready to go yet. I still haven't done the weird patch thing where you don't have the little animation at the beginning. Don't have that yet. So I'm actually going to set that up real quick. Let me hop into the bonus room real quick, just see all that's going on in here. Yep, we got all that there. It is time to get the next one all set up. I think I'll share this a bit. Not anything super special. What? Nero? Let me find the original script. Where's it at? Here we go. I think it's screens that I'm looking for. He in the credits of the wait, no, it's not screens, it's GUI. I think. Yeah, it's GUI. It is not GUI. Means it's options, maybe, please? No? Which one is it? Oh my god. I'm gonna check script again. No, not script. It's not script. Can't remember the exact file that it is. I'm trying to remember the file name. But no, a lot of the scripts, screens.rpy and whatnot, it's like already pre-built, so you don't have to like do much in there, if anything at all. Okay, so it's not this file. I can tell just by looking at that it would have popped up. I'm gonna check GUI again. Na 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 na. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Na 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 na. Before I forget, I need to do this. Na 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 na. All the Queen meme. Oh, we were talking about how Queen Elizabeth died. Oh my god, so sad. Damn it, wrong file. What I'll do is just comment that line out, then Control V, Control S, and then exit the file. And now the mod is done. It's not much of a mod, as you could see, and I just have to run remembertheflowers.exe. It will die. I think so. Yeah, just watch. I bet you it's going to die as soon as I hit load. See? It died. So I gotta quit out of there. Yep. Here we go. Brennan, do I need to click chapter 11, or do we need to go into a chapter 10? Which one? Because I'm confused a bit. I managed to make it to the bar by myself the next day. I made sure to keep my wits about me while I walked, but it was uneventful. I barely walked through the doors before I hear Kanto curse. Why the fuck am I— oh wait, we already read all this. And it disabled skip, so we can't just skip through all of it. Yeah, no, like, I'm pressing control, that's like the skip button. And I can't. But I remember where we left off. So, what else do you need us to do for today? Let me think. Aaron says it should only take a couple of hours to set up everything for the party. He tells me that Rose is going to show up in about an hour to do most of the heavy lifting. I know. I think it's like how weird internet is. Like, internet's just weird. I think I'll leave the cleaning to Ring and Talon. Talon's pretty good at it. Probably comes with this line of work. Why don't I show you around to get you familiar with the place? It'll be hard to do so once everyone shows up. Sure, lead the way. Gladly, follow me. I nod and get off of my stool. There's a hint of pride in his voice. After seeing the crowd yesterday, he has the right to be proud of himself. Obviously, you've seen the bar and dance floor. If you look up, you can see a DJ set up. Sure enough, there's a small balcony about a story above the ground. Man, the ceiling is high. He's kind of discreet when it comes to performing. He likes acting as a security camera, letting us know if there's anything suspicious going on. I see. Does he work in the basement? We really need to find a better way to describe the base. Oh, it has to be. Indeed he does. He typically only works here Friday and Saturday nights. In the meantime, he does odd jobs to make ends meet. That gets me to look at Kanto. Despite his foul mood cleaning earlier, he looks quite happy now that he has company to share it with. I take it y'all do mercenary work when not doing other jobs? Man, I'm bad at trying to be discreet. Aaron chuckles. He probably thinks so too. Pretty much. Kind of hard to have a stable job with the way we work. What about you and Rose? You both run businesses. Isn't that hard? It can be, but we make it work. Thankfully, both of us make enough to hire capable managers and employees when we're gone for a long time. He flashes his axiom at me. We can manage stuff pretty well with these, should the need arise. I guess it's not that much different than how we handled things back in the day. Just a lot more dangerous and illegal. Speaking of work, I messaged our boss about having you work here. She said as long as I'm here, it shouldn't be a problem. She wants you to make progress on therapy before starting. That's reasonable. I could barely bench 10 pounds yesterday. No, I can stop by sometime to help if you want. You don't have to. You're already busy enough as it is. Nonsense. I'm a regular at the Inner Gym too. Well, kind of. I try to go when I can. Aaron waves me over to cross the dance floor. We still gotta get things up and running for later. We can talk while we work. Sir, yes sir. I love his little bow tie. It's a little crazy. Aaron takes me down a flight of stairs. It's a small space with a door on each wall. Dancers have their private sessions here. That's where they make most of their cash. They don't usually work on Sundays, let alone during the day, but a couple should come for the party. He opens one of the doors. It's a decent-sized room with a small stage, featuring a pole in the center. There are a few chairs surrounding the stage as well. Do y'all do sex work too? Aaron blinks. I guess I was blunt. We do... yeah, I mean, I don't usually. Sounds like there's a story there. One I'd rather not tell right now. He starts to sheepishly tug on his collar. That's alright, I won't judge. Didn't think you would, just something I'm shy about. It's alright, Aaron. Want to move on? Yes, please. Aaron hurries me to head back upstairs. The juxtaposition between his big frame and soft heart will never not be endearing. It always will be. Anyway, the bathrooms are going to be down that hall. I'm glad Talon's here. I doubt I have enough savings to pay Ring to clean that mess. Gross. Definitely one of the only downsides of running a place like this. That and, you know, managing it. It's hard work, but I enjoy it. Definitely a lot less stressful than my usual line of work. Have you thought about doing this full time? Aaron doesn't respond right away. When he does, he isn't nervous, just conflicted. I don't think there's much reason to think about it. It'd be nice, but I wouldn't feel right leaving when there's so much work to do. Maybe once all of this is over, I'll think about it. That's optimistic. You think there's an end in sight? No idea. Hence why I'd rather not think about what-ifs. I gotta stay focused for everyone. Well, remember to not let me get in your way. You won't, Cyrus. I'll make sure to protect you. He pats my head before he rubs it affectionately. As long as we're careful, we'll be fine, alright? Sounds like he's reassuring himself more than me. Still, I appreciate the gesture. Of course, no way in hell I want to go back there. Likewise. He lets out a big exhale before walking to the other side of the building. Oh shit, did I make things awkward again? How do I brighten things up? I like your uniform, by the way. It's a good color on you. Aaron's ears perk up before he turns around. His big smile has returned. Why, thank you, Cyrus. It's definitely one of my favorites to wear. He stretches his bow tie playfully. Oh my god, he even plays with the bow tie. Oh my god. Oh my... Ugh. You'd be surprised how many tips it brings me. Yeah, I'm not sure that's why you're getting tips. Anyway, that's everything available to the public. Have any questions? Not really. It seems pretty straightforward. Good. When we eventually get you started here, I'll show you the basement. Aaron perks his ears up and looks behind me. Sounds like Karen is here, and she brought some people with her. She spots us and quickly runs up to us. Why the hell is it so quiet in here? I thought we were here to party. Well, we still have to set up for said party. Yeah, speaking of, where's the man of honor? You knew he was coming? Psh, yeah, whose idea do you think this was to begin with? Mine? Anyway, where is he? He's with Ring, cleaning the bathrooms. Seriously? Talk about a shitty first date back. She starts cackling over her crappy pun. I chuckle at my own. It's pretty funny. So what? Was Ring the only one not in on this? Pretty much, mainly because Talon wanted to surprise him. But Karen starts laughing to herself again, confusing me. Aaron continues for her. Oh my gosh, she's just amazing. He's normally really good at keeping secrets. But when it comes to Talon, he can be a bit open. That makes sense. The first time alone with him, he leaked Talon's real name. Karen starts laughing even harder. Seriously? And he's worried about me leaking information? Hey, come on, don't we all make mistakes? Apparently. Boo. The stealthy fox pops up out of nowhere. The following scream from Karen nearly pops my eardrums. Jesus fuck. I want to hear it in auto and like text to speech.
Self-voicing enabled. Jesus fuck. Self-voicing disabled.
Karen looks like she's on the verge of a panic attack. What was that for? You look like you were having way too much fun without me. I wanted to change that. You dick, come here. As usual, Karen starts being aggressive with people much smaller than her. She manages to lock the fox under her arm. For Silver's sake, I hope she's holding back. Okay, Rose, I get it, let me go. Yeah, right, I know you could get out of this if you wanted to. I know you're enjoying this. As if on cue, the fox nimbly slips out of the hyena's grasp. In an instant, he puts her in an arm lock, getting her to kneel. Karen's eyes widen as the tables turn. How about now? Are you enjoying this? The fox is showing just the tiniest bit of pleasure on his face as he holds the hyena down. You kidding? I'm having a blast. Despite being brought to her knees, Karen seems to think they're just roughhousing. Silver's face softens and then he lets her go. Yep, you're just as weird as always. And you love it. Love is a strong word, but I don't hate it. He helps the hyena get back on her feet. I can't help but stare at Silver. What's wrong? Aaron catches my attention. Oh, nothing. Maybe I was imagining it, but I didn't like how aggressive Silver was just then. I feel kind of uneasy. Silver looks in my direction. Trust me, Cyrus, don't be afraid to put her in her place if she gets too grabby. Being grabby is how I show affection, though. The hyena laughs, eager to pounce on Silver again as if she didn't just get her ass handed to her. Rose, seriously, that's enough. Even Aaron is getting exasperated. Let's use that energy to help finish setting up, okay? Fine, but I'll get him one of these days, I promise. Maybe I'll just let you win so you stop trying. There's no fun in that. Karen blurts out, smiling. Silver cracks a small smile too. You're so annoying. It only takes a little more than an hour to get everything ready for the party. At first, people slowly start trickling in. Then before I knew it, most of the dance floor was packed. I mingled around for a little while, but my anxiety started to spike around all these people. I decided to sit at the quiet part of the bar, talking with Aaron here and there when he was free. Sadly, with how many people are wanting to order, I barely get to see him. Jeez, how did I used to handle situations like this? I really am out of my element here. I can't deny that it's fun, but I'm not sure. I think I'm starting to realize just how out of place I am. Every so often, I turn CAI on to check the time. The pounding music makes it hard for me to use the mental link on my Axiom, but thankfully no one bothers me when I take it out. Aaron manages to sneak away for just a moment to see me. Jeez, I wasn't expecting this many people to show up. I guess that's what you get for hosting an open invite party. It was an open invitation? Is that safe? Well, open for people we work with. Honestly, most of them don't know Talon. They just came for the free drinks. Nothing wrong with that. I stare at the crowd again. You sure you're okay? Yeah, I mean, kind of. This might be a bit much for me. Should have figured. Sorry about that. Want me to take you home? Don't worry, I'll be fine. I think I might head out for a short walk, though. Okay, be careful. If you need anything, call me if you need anything, alright? I nod before getting on my feet and then fighting my way through the crowd to get outside. Chapter 11, Kinship. This is also the perfect place where we're going to leave off for tonight. Understand what the fuck just happened. Yeah, we're gonna do a Far Beyond the World tomorrow. I don't know what it was. Earlier today I was like, come on, release the update. And little did I know the update was released. I'm gonna like do some shit to Far Beyond the World tomorrow to try and like, I don't know, it's not that much that I have to do. I have to make sure that the save file's still working. So I'll figure out how to do that. So, yeah. Actually, should I just have to hit start and it'll take me directly to where I need to be? Also, just a fair warning, for the next couple of days, it will be Far Beyond the World. We're gonna do all the Far Beyond the World content, and then we're going to go back to Remember the Flowers, and yeah. Only like to do one at a time. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get it downloaded and get all that set up. Okay, yeah. Stay safe, have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.